Now, Australia is one of the fastest adopters of new payment services. We're supposedly going to be cashless by 2025. That's according to the annual Global Payments Report. Small businesses have been at the forefront of this shift, finding easier ways to manage cash flow and accept payments in the digital age. Fintechs, that's financial technology companies, are offering all kinds of digital-first alternatives to the big four banks to improve issues like fees, access and connectivity. One of those is Aussie payments company Zeller. 80% of their customers have left the big banks. Josh McNicol, Director of Growth at Zeller, is here. So Josh, with your clients, what are you seeing as some of the big factors of small businesses moving away from the traditional big banks?
Firstly, I think that the pandemic has really allowed business owners to reflect on the tools and the technology that they're using to accept payments. So they've had 2 years of lockdowns, trading restrictions, and now they can sit back and go, okay, who's helping me to save money? Who's accelerating my cash flow? And how am I going to get that money into my bank account faster? And secondly, and I think you maybe mentioned it earlier, is Australia is one of the most innovative places in the world for new payment adoption. We were one of the first markets to adopt NFC, EMV, so chip cards, Apple Pay penetration rates are higher than ever. So we're actually a market that's really open and willing to take advantage of new payment technology, which makes it a breeding ground for fintech innovation amongst small business owners.
Okay, so what should business owners be looking for when thinking about shifting sort of FPOS or payment providers?
There's a few key questions you'd want to be asking yourself as a business owner. Firstly, what do the outage rates look like? FPOS outages, payment outages cost business owners tens of thousands of dollars a year. The second thing that's driving this shift and that you want to be looking for as a business owner is pricing and simplicity of pricing. There's so much discussion around payment pricing, the best model for it, and we're finding that the fintech providers which are driving the greatest adoption have simple flat rate pricing rather than confusing merchant services fees, lock-in contracts, monthly terminal rental fees that you're paying regardless of not whether your business is actually transacting.
And a company like Zeller offers such great alternatives, but as a business itself, you've got size now, don't you? You only launched, what, a year or two ago, valued at $1 billion, 11,000 customers. You're signing up, what, 50 a day?
Correct, yeah.
At the moment. That gives business owners comfort that you deliver, doesn't it?
It does. Whenever you start a new company, a new business, be it micro, small, or a larger fintech company, you want to build trust with your companies quickly. And the way we deliver that is through no contracts. We're not locking you into anything. Clear and affordable pricing, great locally based customer service. But I think the thing that our customers tell us all the time, and I just spoke to a sort of a boutique wine cellar owner in Surrey Hills in Sydney earlier today, is that we're growing with his business. In the past year since we launched, we've launched hundreds of feature enhancements, things like over-the-phone payment processing, branded digital receipts, contact directory, so you can store customer details and receipts. When you're thinking about digitizing your business, I think some business owners, some merchants can find it a little bit overwhelming, but I think the really critical thing is that a lot of newer fintech providers like your Zellers are out there and they're simplifying it. They are making it really easy to get up and running. It takes on average 5.5 minutes for someone to sign up online. By making it simpler, it means it's easier for businesses to digitize their payment offering. What that means down the road is connecting that to your point of sale, to your e-commerce website, and making that as simple as a click of a button versus anything that can feel too overwhelming.
Yep, it's a whole new world. Josh, good to see you.
You too, thanks.